you've been doing any research lately, especially if you've been interested in getting a Vitamix blender to either lose weight, stay in shape, or just have a overall better eating lifestyle, I had to read lots of reviews, watch lots of videos before I decided to buy it. And I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this blender after having one for over 4 years. And most of the points I will make are pros because obviously this is an expensive blender, but if you have the money to buy it, it's a great value. And I'm going to tell you how I realized it was such a great value. And it all started with purchasing the Nutribullet from years ago. As you can see, this was purchased in 2013. I wanted to start having a healthier lifestyle for myself and my family. And in order to do that, you have to start actually making smoothies, vegetable smoothies, fruit smoothies. And we started doing that, and we started using it every day. Obviously, the Nutribullet is only $57, and at the time I purchased it, it was maybe $70, which was still a good deal. We used it for a while, and in pretty much less than a year, we were already having problems with it. The motor was still working, but we couldn't push the cup down anymore. Some smoothie juice and fruit juice was getting stuck inside at the bottom. We would try to clean it, but after less than a year of using it once a day, it pretty much was worn out. We would have had to purchase a new one, and I started wondering, well, if I paid $100 for this, am I going to buy a new one every year? So I started thinking to myself, well, maybe I should buy the Ninja, because a Ninja is a little bit more expensive. It's $100 now. Pretty powerful. And I started reading the reviews. Most of the reviews were good. As you could see here, it has a 4.5 out of 5. But some people were saying the consistency of the smoothies you make were not as good as the Vitamix, and I started looking at the Vitamix, and I started comparing them, and I realized, you know what? Maybe the Vitamix is actually a better deal because, as you can see on here, obviously it does pretty much a lot of the things that the Vitamix does, the Ninja, but it doesn't come with the same warranty, so that didn't make me feel as good about it, because if you go on Amazon and you look at the Vitamix, one of the things they advertise very prevalently or right up front is the fact that you get a 7 to 10 year warranty. As you can see, this says 7 full years right here at the bottom. And a lot of people were saying how you can make soup with the Vitamix. You can make so many more things because the engine they built for this, the motor, was so powerful. So I figured, you know what, I'll buy one. If I don't like it, I'll just return it. Or if I feel like it's not worth the money, basically. But after using it for 1 week and comparing it to my old Nutribullet, I was blown away by how much better the smoothies were. That was what made it seal the deal for me, because the smoothies were actually better because they literally were juice. Whereas in the Nutribullet, which is a $50 to $100 product, it was still lumpy. If you kept blending it, maybe it would get to a point where it wasn't. But still having the Vitamix this whole time, it just changed our lives because it made it so much easier. We actually enjoyed eating healthy because now we could put fruits, vegetables, all types of things together, and we could create these smoothies in literally less than 5 minutes. That could feed or feed the whole family as far as a beverage is concerned, and we would be eating healthy. So that's what I love about the Vitamix. If you're on the fence about it or you're on a tight budget, get a refurbished one or a used one from Amazon. Just remember, these come with 7 to 10-year warranties. So that's the beauty of it. That's why I love it. There are alternatives. You get a better deal a little bit on Amazon, or you could buy it directly from Vitamix.com. I would say buy it from Amazon. Or you could get a Ninja, which is only $100, but, if you have to buy a new one in a year and a half, and it's not as good a product, then, maybe that's a good deal, because then you're still saving money if you buy one every year. But if you're going to be using this every day, I would say get a Vitamix. So if you have any questions, let us know. We'll answer them for you. But this is our 4-year update review on the Vitamix, the Ninja, and the Nutribullet, which we also purchased. But at the end of the day, the Vitamix ended up being the best option. There was one thing that we did not think about, or that would be an issue, and that is that after 4 years, the container cracked, the actual container for the Vitamix. So this container at the top. But we literally, in 4 years, we probably used it 300 or 400 times, multiple times a day, for cooking, for smoothies, everything. So this part, with the motor in it is fine. We just need to buy a new top container, which aren't cheap. You could get a used one, or, obviously you could get a new one for $100. But, we could have probably used this to run a restaurant, and made so much money off of this, because the restaurants and smoothie franchises even use Vitamixes as a backup. So I would say if you want to live a healthy lifestyle and make better smoothies, get the Vitamix. If you have any questions before you purchase, let us know. To support our channel and our website, you can go ahead and order it through our affiliate link. We would appreciate that, or you don't have to. But to keep us creating great content like this and to support us, please help us out, and we appreciate it. And we will give you another year update after using it again. There are newer versions of the Vitamix. Every year they come out with a new version. They're pretty much all the same, except now they have the smart version of the Vitamix. So the one I have is the 500, then they made the 5200. Now they have a newer version. If you go to Vitamix.com, but they cost more, so I don't know if it's worth $100 more for a smart Vitamix. I don't think so, when you could just push the button yourself. So that is it. If you're thinking about it or you're still on the fence, go to Amazon, read some of the reviews, and you get a 7 to 10-year warranty with it. If you want added protection, you could buy the Amazon warranty for 3 years for $57, and even get a used one to save a little bit more money. So that is it. Let's all work to living a healthier lifestyle and a wealthier lifestyle together.